So yeah, I've been given a project to like really transcribe the audio into text format. Also, I've transformed it into a JSON as well as TXT format. So what our file like what our requirements were, we have to check recursively for our input folder. So for example, this is my input folder and also the subfolder included. And the additional functionality that I've included is basically it can convert all like many forms of format of data. For example, we are using MP3 format or the web format and other files also. And also it's also checking the subfolders for the conversion. So let's see, here we are file having some of them are MP3 and one is of web format. So let's check running our script. Basically, this is our main file, which is running like all the functionalities. We are here entering. Now it will ask for like input folder where we are having like all the audio files. So yeah, here we are just copy and pasting the file path of our input files. And here it is asking for the output file path or the output directory. Here we are just like what we are, yeah, here we are just copy pasting the path of the output directory. Yeah, here we are done. It's asking for which type of language code you have used in your speech or your audio files. So these files are all into the English format, but we can also translate it or transcribe it into the Hindi format. So it is basically that much scalable, like having scalability up to like more than 5 to 6 languages. But for now, the requirement is of English, but I have also included the Hindi language. So I'm writing English. So these are files are of English. Now we are using Whisper model, basically a OpenAI model, which really transcribing our audio files into the text or the JSON format. And also, additionally, the importance of WAV format file is basically in uncompressed format. WAV file WAV with extension are actually having much more crisp and like clear audio is present in the audio files. So that's why I have also saved every file into the WAV format in order to have a best quality resource or a best quality audio in our project. So if we are see for audio files, closing all the unnecessary folders. So yeah, now we can see we are having the like our transcribed files into txt format, and also additionally I have saved it as a JSON format. So here we can see are all the files, even like our sample1 file is actually into the subfolder, but it's also able to transcribe it. And here we can see like sample o wave, we are just saving the wave format in order to having the best in quality audio. So here it is all about my project. And coming towards the like main logic part, this is the main file where we are having first of all prepare voice file. So the use of this function or method is simply to convert all the files into the web format in order to have a best quality audio for getting a best quality transcription into the text or a JSON format. And basically this is our like main method where we are using both the functions. Like this is the function which is actually using the transcribe basically instance from the whisper model. So it is actually really transcribing our audio into the English or the text format. So in this process folder, nothing we are doing, we are just converting the normal files into the web format, and then we are converting the audio files into the like text format, and then we are just saving into our this output folder. So this is all about my projects, and the requirements are actually saved into this requirements.txt file. And additionally, I have used a virtual like environment. So the use of virtual environment specifically in Python is if I have having like global dependencies installed into my local desktop. So if I install all the like dependencies into my just local version, so so many dependencies now like having a dependency issue, so they are not compatible with this version of dependency. So I'm using virtual environment. What it is giving, it's actually giving a virtual container. So all of these dependencies are having saved into a proper safe container, so they won't be having any issue with the other global dependency present on my system. So that's the basically use of why I've used the virtual environment. So that's about my project. Thank you. For further advancement, you can contact me on sameerpal365 @gmail.com.